Of Italian-American culture and heritage in the world. The annual Columbus Day Parade on Fifth Avenue. The parade turns 67 years old this year, and you can watch it live tomorrow right here on Channel 7. So to tell us more about the parade and its history is Frank Fusaro. He is the president of the Columbus Citizens Foundation, which organizes the parade. And also with us is this year's Grand Marshal, Joe Plumeri. He's a philanthropist, and he's chairman and CEO of Willis Group Holdings. Joe, Frank, good to have you here with us this morning. I've got to begin by asking you, what does Columbus Day mean to you? We celebrate the holiday year after year. What's it mean to you?
Oh, it's pride, it's tradition, it's about our heritage, and it's about our culture and promulgate our culture. It started 67 years ago by some successful business people, politicians, judges, etc. But our foundation has now evolved. It's about the culture and the pride. It's also about philanthropy. Mm-hmm. It's something Joe knows a lot about.
Right. And what is this holiday, this day?
It's actually all about that for me as well. But it's even closer to home. When I was 10 years old in Trenton, New Jersey, my father started the Columbus Day Parade in Trenton, New Jersey.
Trenton, New Jersey.
And I have a picture of him with a sash that says Grand Marshal. And I asked him why we were having a Columbus Day Parade. And what he did was he created and raised money for a statue to be placed in a park that they eventually called Columbus Park. And I asked him about Columbus, and I said, other than discovering America, Dad, what did he do? He says he was the greatest dreamer in the world. And that is always something that Columbus meant to him, and it means to me. It's all about dreaming. The guy had to think about a new world. He had to think about something better. And what a better time to think about dreaming than today, with all the issues that we have going on. Mm-hmm. Is a perfect time to celebrate Columbus.
And now you're following in your father's footsteps.
I am.
On a bigger scale.
I am. It's terrific.
Yeah. Why is this parade important to New York?
The parade is important to New York because it's about ethnicity, and it's about pride, and it's about heritage. And it's also about raising funds. With Joe's terrific help, we'll institute a $2 million scholarship program, 550 kids in that program. This is the way we feel that we can raise our ethnicity.
And you talk about pride. I mean, there are a lot of stereotypes about Italians, and you see the stereotype of Jersey Shore, right, and the situation. And that's something you fight against? How do you deal with that?
We absolutely fight against that, okay? We raise our voice, we write letters. I had the president of Rutgers, when they invited Snooki on, paid $32,000 in outrage. But the way we can as an organization, again, it's through scholarship. It's through taking 550 kids, okay, who can't afford to go to college or go to high school, the right schools, and giving them that opportunity. You can't take this crap off the air, okay, because it's what the people want. It's a sad, sad state of affairs in that case. But if we can raise that ethnicity by educating the kids, and we can find the next Joe Plumeri and that group who's going to do the right thing, that's what it's all about.
Does that bother you too?
It bothers me a lot. But the way I think you combat it is you try to get the next generation of Italian-American students. And we have to find new Frank Sinatras, and we have to find new Michelangelos. We have to find new Leonardo da Vinci's, Enrico Fermi's, Fiorello LaGuardia's. They're out there. And we have great tradition, which is part of the culture of being Italian. But you don't live by tradition. You build on tradition. We want to be a people of dreams, not memories. Mm-hmm. And the way you do that is to fund students who can then be the next generation who become those people.
And talking about school and students and education, Italian language taught in high schools, but you had concerns that AP testing for the Italian language was not going to continue. That was something that was going to happen, but fought to prevent that, correct?
It did happen. It was the Italian language is offering an AP program, which is critical, was suspended 2 years ago. We, Columbus Foundation, the Cuomo family, went to Italy. We negotiated with the Italian government. We negotiated with the college boards, and at the end of the day, we got it reinstated in perpetuity, based on a $2 million contribution by the government of Italy and a $500,000 by the Columbus Citizens Foundation, and another $500,000 by the National Italian American Foundation. So we stood up to the college board, and now kids across the country will have that opportunity. And without that opportunity for the AP program, the school would cut the program, cut the teacher, And the culture, the language, etc., would become a thing of the past. And this is not going to happen as far as on our watch.
Joe, you're going to be Grand Marshal walking down that parade route? You got to be pretty excited, given what your father did so long ago.
It's emotional for me because of my father. And I don't think Frank and the others who were so nice to invite me and give me this honor knew that. I remember when my father passed away, my mother, who had many pictures of my father, had a great picture of him with a top hat and tails and a sash that said Grand Marshal, and I remember it like it was yesterday.
Carry that down the parade route.
I might do that.
Okay.
I just might do that.
Look for our cameras.
Okay.
You know they're there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
We'll see you both
Yeah,
at the
and
parade.
In
So thanks,
closing,
Senator.
I have to say something. This man has raised more for us. We're going to set the economic record this year, break the record. Principally on Joe, we had two great honorees, Bob LaPenta and Steve Squeary, and between the three of them, just did it. Knocked the ball right out of the park. Joey, we can't thank you enough.
Thanks
Thank you.
both for being here.
Thank you.
And you can watch the parade in its entirety right here on Channel 7. It starts at noon on Monday, runs until 3 o'clock. And we will also stream the parade live at 7online.com. That's going to do it for this edition of Up Close. Thanks for watching. I'm Diana Williams. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one.